जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी यशोदानंदन व्रज जनरंजन यशोदानंदन व्रज जनरंजन यमुना तीरावनचारी यमुना तीरावनचारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी यशोदानंदन व्रज जनरंजन यशोदानंदन व्रज जनरंजन यमुना तीरावनचारी यमुना तीरावनचारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jai Om Vijubhat Paramahamsa Parivrajya Gacharya Ashtotara Sata Sri Srimad His et Sri Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai Jai Om Vijubhat Paramahamsa Parivrajya Gacharya Ashtotara Sata Sri Srimad His Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai Ananta Koti Vaishnavana Ki Jai Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai प्रेम से को श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासजी गौर भक्त की जय श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोपीनाथ श्यामा कुंद राधा कुंद गिरी गोवर्धन की जय वृंदावन धाम की जय मायापुर नवद्वीप धाम की जय जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की जय गंगा माई की जय जमुना माई की जय श्रीमती तुलसी देवी की जय भक्ति देवी की जय श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय श्री श्री राधा मदन मोहन की जय श्री श्री गौर निताई की जय श्री श्री जगन्नाथ सुभद्रा बलदेव की जय गौर प्रेमानंदी all glory to the Samadhivatis, all glory to the Samadhivatis, all glory to the Samadhivatis, all glory to Sri Guru Sri Gauranga, all glory to Srila Prabhupada. Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasabhutade Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pachadine Nirvesesha Sunnavadi Paskata Zatarine Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudirayet Nashtaprayeshu Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Sloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naistiki Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nanda Gopa Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Namah. Today we are reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, fourth skanda, 30th chapter, entitled The Activities of the Prachetas, sloka number 28. Etavatvam vibhuvir bhavyam dineshu vatsalai yadanusmaryate kale sabuddhya bhadrarandhana. Sri Sri Gaunitai ki jai, Sri Sri Radha Madan Mohan ki jai, Sri Sri Jagannath Subhadra Baladev ki jai. Etavattam vibhubhi bhavyam dineshu vatsalai yadanusmaryate kale swabuddhya bhadrarandhana. Etavattam vibhubhi bhavyam dineshu vatsalai yadanusmaryate kale swabuddhya bhadrarandhana. Vaishnavis, etavat, thus, from your lordship, he, certainly, vibhubi, by expansions, bhavyam, to be conceived, dineshu, unto the humble devotees, vatsalai, compassionate, yet, which, anusmaryate, is always remembered, kale, in due course of time, swabuddhya, by one's devotional service, abhadra randhana, O killer of all inauspiciousness. Translation, Dear Lord, you are the killer of all inauspicious things. You are compassionate upon your poor devotees to the expansion of your Archa Vigraha. You should certainly think of us as your eternal servants. Please repeat. Dear Lord, you are the killer of all inauspicious things. You are compassionate upon your poor devotees to the expansion of your Archa Vigraha. You should certainly think of us as your eternal servants. Purport by Divine Grace, Sri Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. The form of the Lord, known as Archa Vigraha, is an expansion of his unlimited potencies. When the Lord is gradually satisfied with the service of a devotee, in due course of time, he accepts the devotee as one of his many unalloyed servants. By nature, the Lord is very compassionate. Therefore, the service of neophyte devotees is accepted by the Lord, as confirmed in Bhagavad Gita, 9th chapter, 26th shloka. Patram pushpam phalam toyam yo me bhakta payachati tadaham bhakti uparitam asnami payatatmanaha. If one offers me with love and devotion a leaf, a flower, fruit, or water, I will accept it. The devotee offers eatable in the form of vegetables, fruits, leaves, and water to the Archa Vigraha. The Lord, being Bhaktavatsala, compassionate upon his devotees, accepts these offerings. Atheists may think that the devotees are engaged in idol worship, but the fact is different. Janardana, the Supreme Lord, accepts bhava, the attitude of service. The neophyte devotee engaged in the worship of the Lord may not understand the value of such worship, but the Supreme Lord, being Bhaktavatsala, accepts his devotee and in due course of time takes him home. In this connection, there is a story about a Brahmana who was offering sweet rice to the Lord within his mind. The Brahmana had no money, nor any means of worshipping the deity, but within his mind he arranged everything nicely. He had gold pots to bring water from the sacred rivers to wash the deity, and he offered the deity very sumptuous food, including sweet rice. Once, before he offered the sweet rice, he thought that it may be too hot. And he thought, oh, let me test it. It is very hot. When he put his finger in the sweet rice to test it, his finger was burnt and his meditation broken. Although he was offering food to the Lord within his mind, the Lord accepted it nonetheless. Consequently, the Lord in Vaikuntha immediately sent a chariot to bring the Brahmana back home, back to Godhead. Thus, it is a duty of every sincere devotee to accept the Archa Vigraha at home or in the temple and worship the form of the Lord as advised in authorized scriptures and directed by the spiritual master. Om Ajnana Timilandhasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshuranmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namah Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Yutapalakamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Sri Lalita Visakha Vitamcha Vandeham Sri Guru Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sivasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. The Pachitas are offering prayers to the Supreme Lord who has made his appearance in front of the Pachitas. The Supreme Lord was very happy that the Pachitas conducted their austerities very faithfully for 10,000 years within the ocean, reciting constantly the Rudra Gita as taught by Lord Shiva earlier. So Lord Vishnu welcomed the Pachitas and gave them all encouragement for their future. He told them, you will not be in want of anything. You will have all facilities. You can conduct at the head of the society, and at the end you will come back to me. So for another many thousands of years in this way, the Pachitas were benedicted that their life will be successful. They are pure devotees of the Lord. They are not interested in any material benefit, but because there is need for powerful kshatriyas, pious rulers, so Lord Vishnu in this way asked them to conduct the affairs of the kingdom and then come back to the spiritual world. So out of gratefulness, the Pashitas, they were very much ecstatic, seeing the beautiful form of the Lord in front of them. And they are also offering prayers to the Supreme Lord in return. So in this particular prayer, the Pashitas are telling that, my dear Lord, you are the killer of all inauspicious things. You are compassionate upon your poor devotees through the expansion of your Archa Vigraha. You should certainly think of us as your eternal servants. So here there is a specific mention of the Vibhubi. Etavat Tvamhi Vibhubi. So the expansion of the Lord, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, has unlimited potencies, unlimited expansions and glories. And here, the specific glory that is addressed by the Pachitas is his power to show his form in a particular manner to devotees of the Lord. The devotees of the Lord are certainly very faithful. They are not asking that you must come in front of me. No, they are not asking for that. They are very humbly offering prayers to the Lord, rendering devotional service to the Lord, because they are fully convinced that whatever we do in the service of the Lord is accepted by the Lord. And they are not demanding that, now you must come in front of me, I want to see you. But the Lord is very compassionate, and he understands that the devotion of the devotee will increase. It will increase so much that the devotees will be completely lost in ecstasy in front of the form of the Lord. And the Lord can show a particular form that is very suitable for the particular devotee. Just like now we are going to celebrate the advent of Lord Krishna next Monday. So we can recollect that Lord Krishna was so compassionate towards his devotee, Vasudeva Devaki. He came, first of all, he came in the mind of Vasudeva. And then he transferred himself to the mind of Devaki. Both of them were prisoners of Kamsa. And then from the mind of Devaki coming to the womb of Devaki. And then after some time, when the time was ripe, then Lord Krishna appeared in front of Vasudeva Devaki. How did he appear? He appeared in full, a glorious form of Lord Vishnu, with the 4 hands and fully grown. In this way, he blessed Devaki Vasudeva in this appearance. And then, at the request of Vasudeva, Vasudeva was thinking that if Kamsa sees that Lord Vishnu has come, he was considering Lord Vishnu to be his enemy, because Lord Vishnu had killed his father earlier or his earlier incarnation. So Kamsa was constantly thinking of Lord Vishnu, either daytime, nighttime, eating, sleeping, walking, doing everything. Constantly, he was thinking of Lord Vishnu. When Lord Vishnu will come, then I must be ready to kill him. So Vasudev told Lord Vishnu, now please, now it is very critical situation, and I don't want that Kamsa should know that you have appeared. So therefore, please take a form of a small baby. So immediately Lord Vishnu understood, and Lord Krishna came then in the form of a small baby, two-handed small baby. And he told that now you take me to the house of Nanda, and you take from Nanda's house my sister Subhadra. So in this way, the arrangement was made by the Supreme Lord. So by appearing as Lord Vishnu, in this way, Devaki Vasudeva could understand very well that now Lord Krishna has come. He has come very wonderfully in his wonderful form of Lord Vishnu, and then he has accepted again his original form as Lord Krishna. If Lord Krishna had come immediately as a baby, then maybe they could not have recognized, oh, he is Lord Krishna. Maybe, maybe not, we are not sure. But in this way, they were convinced, oh, now Lord Vishnu, Lord Krishna has come, so we have to be very careful about his protection. All the earlier babies of Devaki had been killed by Kamsa. So now they had to protect Lord Krishna. So Lord Krishna made all the arrangements for transfer, all the soldiers and doorkeepers were kept asleep. They are sleeping, unconscious. The doors were also open. Everything was open. So in this way, Vasudeva took the small baby of Lord Krishna and went towards the Yamuna. It was raining. Yamuna was supposed to be very high. How to cross the Yamuna? Fortunately, Lord Sesha came to protect Lord Vasudeva and Lord Krishna, and the Yamuna made it convenient for the passage. So in this way, Vasudeva came to the house of Nanda Maharaj, and without their knowledge, he exchanged Lord Krishna and Subhadra. At that time, Yasodamayi was taking rest. She was very tired because of giving birth to a baby, so she could not remember whether baby was a girl or boy. So when she awakened, then she saw, oh, wonderful baby boy. In this way, that was the beginning of the appearance of Lord Krishna in Vrindavan, as described in the Dasima Skanda Srimad Bhagavatam. So, this is a wonderful form of the Lord. And similarly, the Lord may assume any form suitable for the benefit of his devotee out of compassion. He is always trying to protect his devotee. Just like even Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also, he assumed many different forms on different occasions. Sometimes he became a very big just like very big, worshipable deity, Lord Vishnu. And sometimes for Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, he assumes the form six-handed Lord Vishnu to convince Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya that this Lord Chaitanya is not ordinary sannyasi. He is Lord Vishnu. So in this way, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya became thoroughly convinced. And although earlier he was not exactly a pure devotee, but he was more or less impersonalist. But by the association and by seeing the form of Lord Chaitanya in this way, then he became completely convinced of devotional service to the Lord. And the next day, Lord Chaitanya came early morning. He had not taken, Sarvabhauma had not taken bath. So how can Lord Chaitanya had come from the temple with some prasadam, Jagannath prasad. But how Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, he was certainly earlier, he would not have taken Jagannath prasad without taking bath first of all. But early morning, he did not take bath on that day, but he was now convinced about the purity of devotional service and the purity of the Jagannath prasad. In this way, when Lord Chaitanya gave him Jagannath prasad, he accepted, yes. He took immediately without any consideration. So this is the potency of devotional service. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also revealed another form of Radha Krishna to Ramananda Roy. That was also to convince Ramananda Roy about the identity of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So for some time, Ramananda Roy saw Krishna, Radharani, and then the next moment combined, Radha Krishna combined as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu with golden complexion. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to assume this form, this particular extraordinary form combined of Radha Krishna. He came as Lord Krishna, but he wanted to have experience. He wanted to understand what is the love of Srimati Radharani, what kind of affection she has for me, what kind of qualities she is so much appreciating in me. So in this way, he wanted to experience the love of Srimati Radharani. In this way, the combined form of Radha and Krishna came as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And he showed this form again to convince Ramananda Roy of this appearance of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as Radha Krishna. So, on many occasions, Lord Krishna came and for the upliftment of his devotee. Now here the particular appearance of the Lord is mentioned by the Prashitas, and in the translation and in the purport, Srila Prabhupada describes the appearance of the Archa Vigraha, most merciful form of the Lord. According to the description given by Ramanujacharya, there are 5 forms of the Lord which are displayed in the spiritual world as well as in the material world. The 5 forms are, first of all, Swayam Rupa, Lord Krishna, original form in his own planet, Goloka Vrindavan. Swayam Rupa Krishna, as he is originally, his eternal form, 200 beautiful, wonderful form of the Lord, more beautiful than all Kandalpa Koti, millions of Kandalpa, cannot match the beauty of the original form of Lord Krishna, Swayam Rupa. The second form is the form of the Chatur Vyuha in the spiritual world, expansion of Chatur Vyuha as Narayana, 400 form of Lord Vishnu in the spiritual world. The third form is the avatar, Lord Krishna or Lord Vishnu incarnates and displays unlimited forms in the material world. These forms are also displayed in the spiritual world, but particularly these forms and these avatars are coming in the material world. Paritranaya sadhunam vinasaya chadushkitam dharma sansthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. So unlimited forms of the Lord, including just like Matsya, Kurma, Varaha, Narasimha, and so on. These are the forms of the Lord, absolutely identical with the original form, as powerful as the original form, but they are coming for specific purpose, protecting the devotees and killing the demons and re-establishing principles of religion. So this is the third aspect of Lord Krishna's appearance. The number fourth aspect is the Lord Vishnu. Dehi nosmin yata dehe, Iswara sarva bhuvatama riddeshe arjuna tishtati. The Lord is the master of all living entities, and He is dwelling in everyone's heart. So that is the form of the Lord in everyone's heart. All living entities, they are not alone. As described in the Upanishad, the body is like a tree. In the tree, there are two birds. One bird is the Jiva, and the other bird is the Paramapurusha. He is the Supreme Lord who comes as a witness and as a permitter. He knows the desire of the Jiva, and He gives all facilities for the Jiva to accomplish his desires. And He is also considering that if the Jiva shows inclination for devotional service, the Lord within the heart will give all facilities. He will give the intelligence by which the Jiva can become perfect, pure devotee, go back home, back to Godhead. Tesham sadata yuktanam bhajanam priti purvakam dadami buddhi yogam tam jenamam uparantite. So that is the very wonderful incarnation or appearance of the Lord as the Paramatma within everyone's heart. And then the number 5 is the Archa Vigraha. Archa Vigraha is also incarnation of the Lord. It is not some dull matter manufactured. It is the form of the Lord was kindly appeared in this way for the benefit of His devotees, so that they can worship Him, they can offer Him their devotion, they can cook for Him, they can offer arati and different items of puja in this way, by showing Himself as the Archa Vigraha, and by accepting the offerings of His devotees. The Lord is so compassionate that he is accepting and he is giving spiritual benefit to the devotees of the Lord. So this is why the Prachetas are glorifying the Lord, who is always ready to show his wonderful form in different manners. And here the form of the Archa Vigraha is especially glorified by Srila Prabhupada in the purport, quoting this 9th chapter, 36th sloka of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Like in this Bhagavad Gita commentary. So the translation is, if one offers me with love and devotion a leaf, a flower, a fruit, or water, I will accept it. So for the intelligent person, it is essential to be in Krishna consciousness, engaged in the transcendental loving service of the Lord, in order to achieve a permanent, blissful abode for eternal happiness. The process of achieving such a marvelous result is very easy and can be attempted even by the poorest of the poor, without any kind of qualification. The only qualification required in this connection is to be a pure devotee of the Lord. It does not matter what one is or where one is situated. The process is so easy that even a leaf or a little water or fruit can be offered to the Supreme Lord in genuine love, and the Lord will be pleased to accept it. No one, therefore, can be barred from Krishna consciousness, because it is so easy and universal. Who is such a fool that he doesn't want to be Krishna conscious by this simple method and thus attain the highest perfectional life of eternity, bliss and knowledge? Krishna wants only from loving service and nothing more. Krishna accepts even a little flower from his pure devotee. He doesn't want any kind of offering from a non-devotee. So these are very important qualification of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, by which we are inclined, all the pious souls. Some degree of piety should be there in order to approach the Lord. Chaturvida bhajante mam jana sukritono Arjuna. Arto artarti jigyasu jnanisha bharatarshava. If one has a little piety, or if he is interested in knowing more about the Lord, or if he is in want of money, or if he is depressed in his mind, he'll come to the temple. People are coming to the temple in this mood also. Many people are like that. They think, okay, they feel depressed, or they have some desire, they are in want of money or whatever. They want to satisfy their desire, and they come to temple. They come to temple, they see this wonderful form of the Lord, and they express their desire to the Lord. And they don't come empty-handed. They'll come with a little money or little flower, like that, and they offer to the Lord in this way. And the Lord will reciprocate. So this is a wonderful appearance of the Lord, of the Archa Vigraha. This has been explained by Sri Rupa Goswami in his Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu in a very elaborate manner. And Sri Rupa Goswami has also mentioned that even in meditation, the Archa Vigraha also can be worshipped. as Prabhupada gives the example in the purport, that same example is also given by Srila Rupa Goswami. As in meditation, a devotee is offering wonderful arti, and he is bathing the deity in a golden pot, bringing water from sacred rivers. In his imagination, he is sitting in one place. He is not going anywhere. He is he is no, he is not moving. He is only thinking. So in his meditation, in this way, he is bringing water. He is doing abhishek to the deity, and then he is offering arti to the deity with incense and panchadipa and all that, and chamara and peacock fan. Like that, he is doing his arti ceremony. And the Lord is accepting. The Lord does not differentiate whether this person is really offering or is only in meditation, he is offering like this. The Lord accepts even in meditation if a person gives him all these different items. So that devotee in this way, he is cooking also, and he is cooking, as mentioned here, cooking sweet rice. Sweet rice is very relishable when it is as cool as possible. If it is very, very cool, then sweet rice is very relishable. So the devotee in his mind, he was cooking, including the sweet rice, also cooking, and then now time for offering, but just now you started the cooking, so all the items are hot, and the sweet rice should not be hot, should be cool. So in order to see whether it is sufficiently cool, he's putting his finger in the sweet rice. Immediately, his meditation is broken. His finger is burnt, so hot that his finger became burnt in his mind only. But the result of his mental worship is the same as if it was real worship. That is the potency of the Lord. He reciprocates with the devotee, even though it is only in the mind of the devotee. But the Lord made sure that this worship, this puja, this devotional service should be accepted as real, not just imaginary. So in this way, the index finger became burnt and he woke up from his meditation. And the Supreme Lord in Vaikuntha, he understood this Brahmana is now a suitable candidate to go back home, back to Godhead. And he sent the vehicle, the chariot from Vaikuntha, and he took back the Brahmana back to Godhead. So this is the description given in the Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. There is another description given also in a very wonderful what is the meaning of this bhaktya. Patram pushpam phalam toyam yome bhaktya prayachati tadaham bhakti uparitam asnami prayatatmana. 2 times in this sloka Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna is emphasizing devotion. It may be anything, it may be very humble offering, but there must be devotion. In this way, the Lord will eat. Asnami prayatatmana. I will eat that offering. So the example is given. There was at the time of Lord Chaitanya, a very great devotee of the Lord, but I just forgot his name. And he was regularly worshipping the deity at home, Hare Krishna. And he had a son, a young boy, 5 years old boy. And at one day, Raghunandan. Acha. Okay, Raghunandan. Huh? So Raghunandan was the name of the father. Pardon? Of the son. And the father? Punna. Punar. Mukunda. Acha, Mukunda Datta. Mukunda Datta and Raghunandan. All right. So in this way, Mukunda Datta, one day he told his son, Raghunandan, that so I have to go out now, and everything is ready for the offering, but I have to go for some other duty. So please, you offer this offering, everything is ready. You present to the Lord, and you kindly request the Lord to eat the offering. Then I'll come back in this way. For today, that will be your duty. So, in this way, the Mukunda, he leaves the house, and a young boy, 5 years old boy, is presenting the offering to the deity of the Lord. And he is telling, please eat. Huh? This is offering prepared for you, so kindly eat. So, the Supreme Lord as the Archa Vigraha, he is very much impressed by the devotion of this young boy, only 5 years old boy. That boy has no idea of deity worship. He doesn't know all the rules and regulations of Archana. He has no idea. He's a simple boy, and he has kept the plate. Please eat. That's all. He is only concerned that the Lord will eat the offering. That's all. So everything is going on in this way. After some time, the father comes back, Mukunda Datta comes back, and then he is asking from the son, please now, let us eat Krishna Prasad. Let us eat the prasad. Please, let us take the plate and let us eat the Krishna Prasad. So, to his amazement, seeing the plate is empty. What happened? Where is the prasadam? Where is the prasadam? Every day we are taking Krishna Prasad. Krishna is eating and he's keeping the plate full so that we can take Krishna Prasad. And now today, where is the prasadam? So he's asking the son, what happened? Then the son is telling, well, the Lord has eaten. So the father cannot believe. How is it possible? His devotion is different from the son's devotion. The son's devotion is very innocent. He has complete 100% faith that the Lord has eaten. The Lord is eating. Archa Vigraha is not a stone statue. He is the Lord himself. And we have asked him to eat. He has eaten. But the father is different, even though he's also a devotee. But he's accustomed to eat the prasadam in this way. He does not believe that the Archa Vigraha can eat. Doesn't think like that. So anyway, he wants to have confirmation. And in the evening again, he requests his son, please, this is the offering for the night offering. Please offer to the Lord as you have done in the noontime. And he hides himself. He wants to understand what's happening. So he goes behind and he is watching what's happening. And he sees the son offering, please eat. In this way, the Lord is eating, but now in the night, he has eaten only 50%. So 50% is left in the plate, and in this way, Mukundadatta is thinking, oh, he has eaten only 50% because his belly is still full, that of the lunch. So much lunch he has taken, so only in the night could eat only 50%. So anyway, they took prasad. So that is the illustration here. That what is the meaning of devotion? Devotion means no calculation. Just like this boy, no, Raghunandan. He is not calculating. I am offering. What is the purpose of my offering? I will take it back and eat Krishna Prasad. I don't know what is the consciousness of the pujaris when they offer. They are offering the plate to the deity, but what is the mind? What is the intention? If they have the intention that now we offer to the deity so that we can eat Krishna Prasad afterwards, let him eat first, then we'll take Krishna Prasad. But this is not a perfect attitude. Perfect attitude should be taken from this young boy, completely innocent. Please eat. If you don't eat, my father will be very angry. He'll chastise me. He'll beat me. So please eat. That should be how the pujari should offer to the deity. So you can take example of this. And so it's already time. So anyway, already time. Any questions or comments? Yeah.
Thank you for that delightful class, Anandamaya Prabhu. I have two questions. I'll ask you the first one. I would love to hear from you. So, in front of Vasudeva and Devaki, the Lord manifested himself in his four-handed form. And in spite of the fact that the Lord was standing in front of them with his full opulence of the four-handed form, both Vasudeva and Devaki did not lose their parental mood. They were still afraid that Kamsa is going to kill Lord Narayan, who is appearing in four-handed form. So I wanted to, however, we know that when devotees see the Lord in his four-handed form, they immediately enter into a mood of awe and reverence. That form inspires awe and reverence, whereas Shyamsundar Krishna, the pure devotee, is inspired. In fact, Krishna hides his godness from his pure devotees. So I would love to understand from you how it is that this awe and reverence was not present and Vasudeva and Devaki were thinking that Kamsa is going to kill our child, even though the Lord was manifesting himself in his four-handed form. That was my first question.
I didn't follow exactly the question. So this 400 form of the Lord was suitable at the beginning so that Lord Krishna wanted to make sure that they understand that Lord Krishna is not coming. He is coming. So in this way, he showed his Vishnu form so that they can understand. he is Lord Krishna. He's not ordinary baby. And then he assumed again his baby form as Lord Krishna in this way. So that is the reason why he appeared as Lord Vishnu first of all. So every form of the Lord is exhibited with a particular purpose. Lord Krishna has a purpose in mind for the benefit of his devotee. Even Archa Vigraha. Archana, the process of deity worship is generally understood to be for those who are on the lowest platform of devotion. There are three types of devotees, no? Uttama Adhikari, Madhyama Adhikari, Kanishta Adhikari. So the worship of the deity in the temple is especially suitable for the Kanishta Adhikari. Kanishta Adhikari will have full faith that he is the Lord in front of me, and he is taking the full benefit of the appearance of the Lord as the Archa Vigraha. But the person with a Kanishta Adhikari, he does not see that the Lord is everywhere, not only in the temple, he is in everyone's heart. So everybody has a Lord in his heart. But the Kanishta Adhikari sees only the Lord is in the temple. In this way, he'll offer obeisances and puja to the Lord in the temple. But he will not show respect. He will not understand that these are devotees and these are, the Lord is everywhere. This is the vision of the Uttama Adhikari. And the Madhyama Adhikari sees, he can see the devotee, he can see the non-devotee. Like that, he has a superior knowledge. So, at the same time, from Srila Prabhupada teachings, I wanted to tell a little bit about that also. That Lord Srila Prabhupada told his followers and disciples that the Iskcon society is like a train. How the train is running on two tracks. Parallel tracks. So one track is Bhagavat Vidhi and the other track is Panchalatrika Vidhi. Bhagavat Vidhi means the Harinam Sankirtan and explaining, reading, glorifying Lord Krishna through Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam. That is Bhagavad Vidhi. And Panchalatrika Vidhi is rules of worshipping the deity in the temple. So our Iskcon society is running on these two parallel tracks. We should not neglect one at the benefit of another. The two should go together. That will be the perfect situation to spread the movement of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu throughout the world. And this was the Srila Prabhupada mission, and his mission was successful because he could introduce deity worship in the Western countries, which was so difficult, and Harinam Sankirtan at the same time. So, Srila Prabhupada also emphasized that of the two, Bhagavad Vidhi is even more important. Deity worship should be going on in a very nice manner. The followers, the devotees, they should be properly initiated. They should follow properly rules and regulations of deity worship, especially cleanliness and punctuality. That should be very strictly observed, those who are engaged in deity worship. And everybody should be welcome to take darshan of the deities, and it should be a very wonderful setup, residence for brahmacharis and other disciples to stay there in association with the temple. And the temple worship in this way will maintain the external purity, Prabhupada mentioned. External purity is maintained by the deity worship in the temple. And internal purity is maintained by the Harinam Sankirtan. Chetro Darpanam Arjanam. So we need to be pure inside, outside. So this combination is perfect. Deity worship and Harinam Sankirtan. Out of the two, Harinam Sankirtan should be given preference, but the deity worship also should be, as far as possible, implemented whenever the situation is favorable. There should be brahmanas, properly initiated, and there should be suitable place, and in this way, the situation should be suitable. So, Prabhupada said, some of the disciples, they started a traveling bus party. So that is very good. Prabhupada was very happy. And we are asking from Prabhupada, also we want to take the deities in the bus. But Prabhupada said, no, the deities in the bus, it will not be favorable for proper deity worship. There will be so many disturbances. And sometimes deity will fall down and you cannot maintain the cleanliness, punctuality, you cannot maintain. So better don't take any, especially Radha Krishna, don't take Radha Krishna in the bus party. You cannot maintain the proper condition, favorable condition. If you want, you can take Panchatattva. You have Panchatattva, you can keep in the bus. That will be very good. You can do your offering. In this way, you can maintain. Like that, Prabhupada gave many instructions for deity worship and the importance. Prabhupada said, the first Chaitanya Mahaprabhu mission is to spread Harinam Sankirtan. And as my spiritual master wanted, book printing, book distribution. So these two together, that is our first activity. And then side by side, deity worship. In this way, everything will be favorable for propagation of Krishna consciousness. Okay. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.